So we're going to continue to notice you a little bit more. We want to bring up our guest speaker. She is none other than the co-founder of Tropic Living. Her name is Mrs. Lois Reed Hines, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about her. So she is from the most beautiful island in all of the Caribbean Sea, the land of wood and water, whose national colors represents the earth, the sun, the greenery, and the wonderfulness of the beautiful people. And that island is none other than the island of Jamaica. So she hails from the island of Jamaica, and she is a woman like many of you in this room who are multitaskers extraordinaire. Let me see all the hands of all the women who are multitaskers. Yes. She's a wife, she's a mom, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mixologist, she's a visionary, and I know that that's something that's shared by many of the New Yorkers here today. She is also very familiar with the New York area, having spent many years here, and her company that she founded with her husband Michael has been in operation for over 20 years. And I know that there are lots of fans of castor oil in this room, right? So you may have been familiar just with her product before, but today we're giving you an opportunity to be familiar with the woman herself. Please put your hands together and give a big New York welcome to Mrs. Lois Reed Hines.
Hey New York, how are you? You guys look so beautiful. I feel so welcome. I feel that I'm home. When I landed here like 29 years ago, I landed in the Boogie Down Bronx. Who's from the Bronx? And that is where the journey kind of began. So, I worked with a company called Sundial Urban Products. Anybody know about Sundial Urban Products? Okay, I was their general manager for about a couple of years there. Anyway, I'm proud to say that 21 years ago, Brother Son of the owner of Sundial Urban Products, gave myself and Michael, my husband at the time, a great opportunity. The opportunity to really and truly rekindle with our culture. Jamaica, even though we're from Jamaica, sometimes we don't understand the culture. We thought Granny was not so right because she we thought the grandma was not so right because she did all of these herbal things and so forth and so on. But when we landed at Sundial Urban Products, Brother and Son really and truly brought it home for us. Not only that, so did my grandmother. Everything came into being. Because each of you have your own journey, and sometimes when you're on that journey, you don't even see the light, and sometimes you just get that aha moment. I got my aha moment at Sundial when Brother and Son said to my husband, you know what, Kalani, you can try the Jamaican black castor oil. And I remembered my grandmother rubbing it in my hair to make it grow, or using it as a poultice, or she was a bush nanny or a bush doctor, a bush midwife. So she would, tell the young ladies to put it on their baby's umbilical cord. So that was the birth of Tropic Living. It came from a place where we wanted to be natural, we wanted to be traditional, and we wanted to be beautiful. And I must tell you, you all are on that journey with me, because when we started, nobody would take this oil, then taking a smell, right? Stink. But there was one lady, she was from Canada. She was here in Mauritius. I don't know if any of you also brought. She started YouTubing about us. And even though we grew and we started growing in the health aid industry, she really put it in the beauty aid industry. I remember my pastor saying to me, think big. First, start small, go deep, and think big. And when I am in the midst of confusion, I remember those sayings. Start small, go deep, and think big. Now what does that mean? It means that when you're trying to start something, and many of you are trying to be entrepreneurs, And people are going to tell you, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what? Follow your passion, follow your dream. That is what we did at Tropic. Follow your passion and follow your dream. Don't let anybody tell you different. Let your passion make you the money. I mean, for me, Tropic is not just about making the money. It really came from really trying to give each and every one of you a good quality product because I'm a health advocate. Okay, so when you're in the midst of it all, remember where you're coming from. Think of the small things. Go deep and think big.
So today is a cheat day diet-wise for many of us. We saved our calories because we were coming to the brunch. So, but ordinarily, most of us in the room are very health conscious. As you know, more and more, not just our women who are conscious about what they're doing to take care of their hair are focused on that, but they're also focused on their diet and their lifestyle. And this is something that's right up your alley because something that you take very seriously is how you nourish your body in terms of your diet. So have you always been this focused on your diet, and how did you come to the lifestyle that you're living now in terms of your own nutrition and your diet?
Well, it was a combination of us, and I worked with Brother Simon, who was a witch doctor in the Bronx, and he taught me about natural living. But with all of the health issues that I've had, and I've had really, like some of you in here, when you turn 40, I'm 45, everything kind of like gravity takes a hold and everything just jumps on you. Okay? But what I do, I juice a lot. I really do. I juice spinach, apple, and I also like ginger. But there are many combinations that I do. And yes, I do fall off the bandwagon. I will tell you that. But the idea is to always live up. The one thing I really do, I juice a lot. I also believe in the power of positive thinking. Positive thinking also, when you think right, when you eat right, trust me, everything falls into place. Because when you tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're worth it, guess what? You're going to do the things to make sure that you stay beautiful and that you're worth it. Okay, so for me, it's about taking care of my body. I look at my body as a temple. I look at it as I have two beautiful children. I want to stay around for them. I look at it as I want to also provide good, wonderful products to you guys. We not only sell Jamaican black castor oil, but we sell gels and things for your body, like cookies and butter. People always ask me what I use on my skin. I hardly wear any makeup, believe it or not. I'm done right up. I don't have any foundation on me. And I'm 45 years old, standing in front of you. Okay? So it is possible. And even with all of the health challenges that I've had a breast cancer scare, I had kidney stones, I have something called THFR, but I don't let that discourage me. I still treat my body as a living temple, something that the Creator gave me to live in until He calls me home to another spiritual realm, wherever that is. Okay? Juicing is the key. Think right, eat right, and really and truly love and respect one another. Love is the key, but you also gotta respect yourself. Even if you don't have anything going on with you, you really and truly should do a detox bath every day. It's a pound of Epsom salt and a pound of baking soda. Now, your body is about 70% water. Do you guys know that? What were you born in? What were you cocooned in? Water. Fluid. So she told me to do a detox bath of baking soda and Epsom salt. And I told you, let me tell you, what are the side effects? It's a good side effect. I lost 10 pounds in 1 week. Really? Oh, really? So there's more to it than that. And you do that once a day, but I do it twice a day because I have a problem detoxifying my body. And you know, when I started my health journey, I didn't even know that I would have all these problems. And I tell you, it was divine order that I got to work at Sundial Urban Products that put me on that path. So sometimes when you think certain things are like, oh my God, this is awful, why am I doing this? There is a divine order to all things. You will get that epiphany moment or that aha moment that says, yes, aha, I got it. It was worth it. I learned the lesson. And many more, and keep on going. I tell people, don't let this look fool you. I still can bottle a castor oil and label it too. Okay? So that's why I love Patient by Run Donkey. In the midst of everything what was happening, my husband looked at me and said, Lloyd, patience is a virtue. Patience is success. Patience is success.